Hi YouTube friends, I'm Heidi Villegas with Healing Harvest Homestead, and I wanted to just take a few moments to talk about using herbs and essential oils together as part of your herbalism practice. So it seems to me that most herbalists don't have a background in using essential oils. And most aromatherapists, which is what a person who uses essential oils is called, they don't have a background in herbalism, at least not to a great extent. So what ends up happening is you've got this disconnect between the herbs and the essential oils. And what I've noticed is that people generally in the public have kind of accepted essential oils lately in the mainstream, or they've accepted herbs. And it's kind of like not real common to find a person who accepts both of them. So I'm just going to chat with you for a moment about my experiences, because I am both an herbalist and I'm a certified aromatherapist working on clinical studies at this point. I do work with clients and I use herbs and I use essential oils in my practice. So let's just talk about herbal preparations for a moment. And by the way, if you like this, please subscribe. I'd appreciate that. You guys, in an herbal practice, you use different kinds of herbal preparations. So here I've got a little lineup of some herbal preparations, and I've got some essential oils, and I've got some essential oil preparations. So I've got a little bit of everything. And I'm just going to talk through what each of these are so you can see how much more powerful your herbal practice is when you include essential oils. And then we're going to go ahead and dispel some myths, or maybe I'll just dispel those right now. Okay, so based on comments from readers and notes I get from readers and responses to my newsletters, I want to just talk about, the fact that some people don't think that essential oils are very sustainable or self-reliant. In other words, you can't really make an essential oil for yourself. So the reality is, it is very difficult to get a good amount of essential oil in your home, in your kitchen, like you can with an herbal preparation. So you can go out to your yard and you can gather your herbs and you can bring them in and you can easily make an infused oil, or you can create a beautiful tincture. You can make all these different herbal preparations quite easily with the plants that you have on hand or that you purchase. With essential oils, there's quite a process involved in obtaining the essential oils. And it takes quite a lot of plant matter, but many plants are grown in abundance. Lavender is one of them. Lemongrass is another one. There are so many essential oils that are not endangered in any way, shape, or form, and they are easily had and they're not expensive, and they store really well. So I like to think of essential oils as just another herbal preparation. And here's an example. I make hydrosols. Part of being an aromatherapist is working with essential oils, and hydrosols is part of that. So I have a big still, and it's a copper alembic still, and I make hydrosols here in my backyard with herbs that I grow. And what ends up happening is I get a little tiny layer of essential oils, often depending on the plant matter, on top of that hydrosol, and then I can strain it off, and guess what? I might obtain 2 milliliters of an essential oil. But the thing is that I have essential oil if I want to go through the work of it. But so you can create essential oils. You can definitely create hydrosols. You can do those right at your kitchen sink with normal kitchen equipment. In fact, I have a YouTube video on how to do that. It's very, very easy. But herbal preparations are those things that you do to the herb to get a product, and that is your preparation. So an example is white willow. This is white willow bark infused in alcohol, and once I strain this off, it's going to become a tincture. This is an herbal preparation. So if I liken that to essential oils, what I have here is a little bottle that contains the volatile oils from the plant, and usually this is created from a steam distillation of the plant, and that creates a situation where the volatile oils can be extracted out, and these are the essential oils. So you can see these are just two different herbal preparations. Now let's talk about how I use them together. And the reason I'm telling you all this is because I seem to have my herbal purists and I have my essential oil purists. And because some people learn about the essential oils and they're just like, no, I don't need to learn about herbs. And my herbal people are like, no, I don't want to deal with the oils because I like the fact that I can walk out to my backyard and grab my herbs. But the reality is they're useful together if you know what to do. So let's go ahead and talk about pain for a moment. All right, just general common ailments that we all deal with. So pain relief. So here, what I have is white willow bark tincture. It's processing right now. And this is kind of nature's aspirin, all right? It contains a chemical called salicin that goes to work in your body and is converted to methyl salicylate, which is the same compound that's contained in commercial aspirin that's buffered. The thing is this doesn't cause any side effects to speak of, except some people say that you need to be careful if you're on blood thinners. But I've also read a couple of studies that science is currently finding that might not be the case. So be sure you do your research every time you use an herb or essential oil to be sure you're comfortable with any of the side effects. But anyway, white willow bark works like aspirin. So here I've got St. John's wort infused oil. So this is a bright red, gorgeous oil, and it is wonderful for dealing with nerve issues. Okay, so if you've got sciatica or if you've got different kinds of nerve problems or a pinched nerve, St. John's wort oil is one of my favorite herbal preparations to go to. So you can combine your St. John's wort oil with your willow bark tincture. This is taken internally. This is taken externally or used externally. And you've got a nice combination, right? Now, let's just say you add some essential oils to the mix. So if I want to make a very powerful and effective and still safe blend for sore joints or muscles or achy joints, things like this, I'm going to take a little essential oil blend. This is a stock blend that I made, and I always keep this on hand. I call it Mom's Pain Blend. And it really works great. It's a combination of a few different essential oils that I just love. And in combination with your St. John's wort oil now, you've got a wonderful, wonderful massage oil, or you can make a salve out of it. And using that salve is going to really help those essential oils soak into the skin. So there's a synergy between the herbal infused oil and the essential oil. Here, I've got a little roller bottle that actually contains Mom's Pain Blend. And these little white things are crystals. You can get these roller bottles with crystals. Some people think they have energies that help us heal, but I just think they're pretty. So, and if I want to use some of this Mom's Pain Blend, this is a combination of the essential oils and a carrier oil. And if I wanted to, I could use my St. John's wort oil as the carrier oil too. And it's highly effective. I've been using this on my carpal tunnel, and it is amazing. With consistent use, I rarely have pain anymore. And I've been using it now for about a month and a half straight, several times a day. I love it. So here's pain right here. There's other things you can do for pain too. I have headache rollers and different things. And but white willow bark is just amazing. And my herbal stock blend, just amazing. All right, let's move on to fungal infections. Not a great topic, but hey, it's real, right? So this is chaparral infused oil from a plant that grows in the Mojave Desert where I used to live. And whenever I go visit that place, I always go and I forage some more. So this is chaparral infused oil, which is wonderful for topically for fungal infections. And it's just one of the things I like to keep around. Plus I have the tinctures too. this is a massive topic, so I'm not going to go into everything these things do, but here's a few of them. So I can just use the chaparral infused oil straight, and it's going to be wonderful and helpful. But if I really want a powerhouse combination, a real strong synergy, let's just say there's a ringworm infection or something like that, or athlete's foot. If you want to combine your chaparral infused oil with a few drops of Mei Chang or lemongrass or tea tree, or a combination of the three, you're going to have a phenomenal antifungal salve or oil for your fungal infection. Let's go ahead and talk about sleep. So I just quickly ran around my house and pulled the things I use for all these different things. But anyway, so sleep. This is a sleep tincture, and I just strained this off this morning. I yielded about 3/4 of a quart. We actually gave a good quart to a friend of ours in exchange for some hay. So anyhow, I did a video on that, and you can listen to that if you want to. But this is a deep sleep tincture, and I use this every single night because it helps me go to sleep, it helps me stay asleep, and it helps me feel rested. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel fabulous. There's no groggy feeling at all. So if you want to see how to make this, I do have a video on it on the YouTube channel. So this is a sleep tincture. But occasionally I find that my mind still won't calm down. So here's a little essential oil. And this is actually called Spikenard or Nardo. It's Nardostachys johnnemanzi. And this comes from the same plant that was soaked in vinegar and held to Jesus' lips as he hung on the cross. And it was to help him feel less pain. And he refused it. That's when he turned his head and he died. But I love this oil. There's just such a beautiful, beautiful oil to use. So what I do with this is I will, along with my deep sleep tincture, I will simply inhale it straight out of the bottle. So a few inhales from alternate nostrils and exhales, and man, dreamland. So that's really great. Another way to use your essential oils and your herbs together is for your immune system. So here I have elderberry tincture. It's processing. I've got the elderberries in there. You can see this. And here's a little bit of the tincture here that is processed already. I do not let myself run out of this. I love this stuff. I take it once a day, just in small amounts. But if I feel like I'm starting to get ill, or if my lymph nodes are swollen like they are right now, I feel like something's coming on, I will just take, 2 dropperfuls, maybe 4 or 5 times a day, and it usually knocks it right out, whatever it is. So this is my elderberry. And then I've got this wonderful room spray that contains cinnamon bark and other essential oils. It smells amazing. Actually, I did a video on this too. So if you want the recipe, you can actually go to this video and see it too. And I actually have a fall essential oil diffuser blend recipe sheet that you can download and have. And in fact, I do have it here. This is what it looks like. So you can go ahead and download this for free to gift to you. And all of these essential oil diffuser blends you can make into a spray, or you can just drop them into your diffuser. And what they do is they clean the air in your home, and they also, as you're inhaling the scent, they act on your body and they help your body to boost its immune system. Some essential oils contain compounds like D-limonene that actually enhance your white blood cells. So anyway, immune system right here. So do you guys see, this is just a few examples. All day long, I am using essential oils and herbs, and basically I use them together and they're wonderful. So just wanted to share this with you. Herbs and essential oils go together. And by the way, I'm getting ready to do some free trainings on using herbs and essential oils for home remedies, so you can ditch the drugstore and start doing what we do if you want to, and taking your health into your being empowered in your health choices by using natural plants that God gave us, that the Creator has given us to use for our wellness and health. I don't think we were really meant to run to the drugstore and buy synthetic chemicals to put into our bodies that give us side effects and make us feel like garbage the next day or that same day for that matter. No, not when we have beautiful plants that can help us out and be used in ways that can help us heal and help us feel better and boost our emotions and so much more. So anyway, if you want to get on that special list that I have going on for these trainings that I'm going to be doing in a couple of weeks, where you'll learn how to ditch the drugstore or at least get started, I hope you'll just click the links below and you'll get a little thank you page and a little note that says that you're on the list, and you'll see another little video from me. And I hope you'll join us. So you can grab your fall diffuser guide, and you can also get on that list. And I hope to see you on the list and in the trainings. All right, I'm going to sign off. This is Heidi Villegas with Healing Harvest Homestead, and I love you guys. Please subscribe. I will see you in another video.